going now? Good afternoon, everyone. Today we'll be talking about a new Japanese toy from the Kamen Rider Wizard franchise. Actually, it's not that new. It came out on February 2nd, 2012, or 2013, excuse me. If you're not a fan of Kamen Rider Wizard or not happy you can buy this easily, I recommend you thinking about this. Somebody in Williamsville, New York, loves you. We don't know who, but we're looking on it. Okay, moving on, we are going to be taking a look at Kamen Rider Wizard's Flame Dragon style. Okay, now let's take a look at the box. Now, the price here is 2,520 yen. The actual market retail price is much higher. It's 3,150 yen. American dollar is fluctuating right now, so we don't know exactly how much it would be in American dollar, but it'll probably be about $28, give or take. Okay, but if it's $31.50, the market price, that's about $34 or so. Okay, now let's take a look at the toy package. As you see, this is the front. On the side of the box, we have him slashing with his sword accessory. On the other side, we have him this shooting strike. And on the back of the box, we show him with his gimmick. Unlike the other characters from this series, his gimmick is more accessory based, as in he has a part of the head of the dragon that can be attached to his chest. As you see on the bottom, the three other forms will be coming out: the Hurricane Dragon, Water Dragon, and Round Dragon. And if you collect all four of these, you can create this all dragon formation. Okay. Now, one last thing about these. They all are slated to come out sometime for next month, the month of March. Not exactly when, but sometime in March. The accessories he comes with 4 different accessories. He comes with the dragon head, a sword, a gun, and the dragon timer, or Drago timer. Okay? Now let's take a look at the toy itself. I'll quickly open the box, take it out. Much like most Bandai figures, all you have to do is just take off the plastic covering, and it comes out fairly easily. Now, in comparison to the other Kamen Rider Flame character, the one with the light up head, as you see, they're about the same size. But the cape on the bottom, the lower half of the cape, is much different. It's kind of billowed out. On both wrists, he has a peg hole. On the back, he has 2 peg holes, presumably for the wings, and on the belt he has this clip for the tail, presumably for the tail. For the most part, his articulation is the same as the previous characters, as in he's able to move by the waist. His head is fairly posable. His shoulder is also as posable as it can get with this pad on. He has a movement here, wrist movement, and that's about it for his points of movement. He also has 2 peg holes here in his chest that fill themselves up when they are not being used. Okay. Let's take a look at his accessories. His first accessory is a sword. His sword is clear reddish plastic, almost a smoky red plastic. The hand, in this case, is open. Oh, I forgot to point out that his hands open twice. He has a 2-finger opening spot to hold his weapons. His gun is also the same smoky clear red, and the hand is also open. So, see, and the weapons fit in either hand. Okay. Now, for a quick comparison of the rings, now, as you may know, his dragon ring and his flame style ring are supposed to be slightly different. So let's compare them real quickly. So, I'm not sure if you can see the detail, but there's not much of a difference in detail of this ring compared to this ring. Okay. Now, next I'm going to attach the Drago timer. Now the Drago timer fits on the wrist right here. And this is the accessory for the Drago timer. Now this is the real Drago timer for the toy. I can make a comparison. There isn't that much paint on it, just a few drops of black paint on the hand, and that's about it. It fits nicely in either this peg or on this peg, but since it is designed to be fit on this hand, here it is. Okay. This does limit some weapon holding movement, but does not completely obstruct it. You can still hold a weapon and have this wrist accessory on. Now for the head. This is the dragon head. Let's take a look at it. The side and the back. Now to fit it on, it's very simple. Oh, by the way, he has one movement, and it moves like this. From the top head, it goes like this. To fit it on, very simply, hook it on like this to the collar, and then press it down. And you're able to get it on. It doesn't click on, but it does fit firmly in place. Now, a real quick comparison to the actual dragon toy. The head, if I can, move it around. As you see, the head here is quite smaller than this head. Plus, the paint is just a dull yellow compared to this shiny yellow. And the gem is quite clear here. But it is kind of, fun to point out, the difference. Alright, that's about it. For this toy, it's a fairly neat toy, and because of the accessories from the other figures, it gives you more of a reason to pick up the other three figures, whereas the other for the light up head version didn't really give you an incentive to pick up the other characters. Oh, you take the head off. Very simple, lifting it up and putting it. So I am kind of excited to get the other characters now, because I can make this full dragon form. Whereas when the other characters came out, I wasn't really so much excited to get them. Anyways, I thank you very much for watching, and have a good day. Goodbye.